Well, hi Scorpios! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Scorpios can expect coming up in their lives. For Scorpios. There you are as a water sign, Scorpios. The King of Cups. What else? Ooh. Okay, let's see what we have here. For Scorpios. Guardian angels and spirit guides are very much involved in your life right now. Oh my gosh, they're trying to move you forward. Okay, I have a couple cards left for the second part of the reading. So, Scorpios, the overall energy of this reading is the Hermit. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the thing about the Hermit, the energy is you. You're contemplating what is your path forward in life. You might have more than one path to pick from, or you just don't know, what path to follow. There could be, like you just need to figure out a path. So the Hermit is here, very spiritual card, shining the lantern, and so it's trying to enlighten us. And I always look at the cards around a card such as the Hermit, and all these cards touch it. All of them. So, the Hermit, seeking your path forward. That is the overall energy. I have Temperance here and your highest energy. Now, Temperance, this is your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're all around you, and they're mixing that potion back and forth, back and forth. Their job is to get you tempered. Their job is to get you balanced, get you grounded, and bring patience to you. So they want you to pull that one foot you still have in the waters of emotion out of the water, put it on the ground with the other foot so you can be grounded and balanced. And they're trying to bring patience to you. They want you to be calm and grounded. And it's right next to the Hermit. So your path forward is don't make any rash decisions, all right? Be a little patient and don't make any decisions until you've grounded yourself first. Don't make any based on emotion right now. It's like, that's what it's saying. I have the Emperor right next to Temperance. The Emperor is a card. Oh, first off, Temperance is a card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Also, right next to Temperance is the Emperor, and the Emperor is the card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The Emperor, it's like, I think Temperance is trying to say, just stay put. Don't take off. Don't do anything rash, okay? The Emperor is like, they hold true to themselves, so do that. Hold true to yourself. Stick by what you believe in. The Emperor is sitting on a granite throne. So you do want to move forward. You're seeking your path forward. But I don't think your guardian angels and spirit guides really want you to. You're not ready yet, okay? So stay put and just hold true to yourself for now. Be stubborn. Just look out for yourself. That's all I can say with this card being here. So this is what they want you to do, is just stay there. You can think about your past forward. That is fine, but you're not ready yet. I have the Judgment card here. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides again, Scorpio. Blowing that horn down on you, and you're getting it. You're waking up to something. You're realizing something, which is a spiritual lesson for you. You've been going through a very difficult time. Spiritual lessons are very difficult to get through, but you're getting it. And once you get it, and then you rebalance and you become yourself again, then you can move forward, okay? So, you're learning your spiritual lesson. It was a hard one. I almost feel like you wanted to kind of, like, you learned your spiritual lesson and then you were just like, well, that's it, I'm out of here, I'm doing this or whatever. But in this case, they're just saying, don't do that. Don't, get rebalanced. Get all yourself back together again after the spiritual lesson, and then decide what you want to do. Okay? Because the universe is here right under temperance, and they want you to wait until it's time to move forward. So the universe, it is an action. And it will be moving you forward towards your better. Will of fortune, will for the better. So wait for the right timing when this universe can help you move forward. In the meantime, get grounded, get balanced, be patient. So, right next to the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is that overall energy of the Hermit, shining the lantern right on the universe here. So, I have the Tower. The Tower is right next to the Hermit and under the Judgment card. This is part of your judgment. There was a big shaking up in your life that had happened or will be happening. Hopefully it's already behind you. The Tower is part of your, like I say, I keep repeating myself. I don't know why today. But it is part of your spiritual lesson. And this is what helps you to get to the point where you can move on. You are rewarded by the universe every time you learn a spiritual lesson. So, there was a destruction of or a blowing up of a relationship, or something happened that was very dramatic in your life. I have the King of Cups under the Wheel of Fortune. You're a water sign, Scorpio. This is your card. All cards are male or female. You have a giant cup of love there. See that? That's a huge cup, but you're holding it close to your body, which is great. I think that's what they want you to do in order to move forward. I think it came out of this Tower moment. I think that you pulled it in tight to you once you had this Tower moment. And so the King of Cups is very mature-minded, very grounded. King of Cups knows what they want, and they hold out. They hold out, just like the Emperor, for the right person to come along before they will hand that cup of love out once again. So the Wheel of Fortune is waiting to move you forward so that you can hand out that cup of love again. But it's in the timing. So take a deep breath right now, okay? If this is your reading, you know what I'm talking about. I have the Ten of Wands right next to the King of Cups and under the Hermit. Yeah, you've been through a huge burden that you were carrying. But this is the 10. So you're dropping all those wands. You'll either drop them one by one or all at once. So the heavy burden's going to be lifted off of you. You need that burden gone before you can move forward, okay? Then I have the Knight of Cups right under the Tower card and next to the Ten of Wands. I feel like this is your reward coming in. I can't wait to read the rest of this reading. Judgment, Tower, Knight of Cups. It's like, there they are. This is the person that you've wanted in your life. This is, I don't know that you know them, but there's somebody out there waiting to come in. And that's where the universe wants to take you. But if you were to move that direction too fast, you might miss them. So it's timing. It's all in the timing, okay? So you have an offer coming in. It's a very sincere offer. I can't wait to read the second part of this reading because there's more to learn. There's Scorpios. What else do they need to know? Okay, let's see what we got here. I hope we have enough. Queen of Cups, another water energy. Oh, we have just enough to finish this reading. So, Six of Pentacles up here next to the Judgment card. And the Tower is on the other side. You were being breadcrumbed in a relationship. I think you finally realized it. I think you finally saw things for what they were. Someone was just barely giving you enough to keep you hanging into a relationship. Barely. And that keeps some people hanging in there a long time when the other person really does not have what is needed to offer. So you were being breadcrumbed. Part of your spiritual lesson. The Knight of Swords, you learned. I'm telling you, you learned your spiritual lesson. This is you going forward with your sword up in the air. This is you taking control of your life. Truth and clarity, rushing in there right towards that Six of Pentacles, like you've had it. You're not taking it anymore. You've had it. And I kind of felt that way in the beginning of the reading, that you were just like overzealous, like, okay, I'm done and I'm out of here. I'm moving, and the universe saying, well, just slow down a minute. Yes, you learned your spiritual lesson. There's no doubt here that you've done that. But this offer that's coming in right here, I think this is whoever you have this giant cup of love for is coming back. It's like there's a big Tower moment, but they want to make it right. They come in with a sincere cup of love. Wow. I think you I mean, you've really taken control of your life. This is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card for happy reunions. It's also a card for happy gatherings. It can be where you get this Knight of Cups. So either they're just coming back in, or you will run into them someplace. But I think they're coming back in. But they're coming in with this cup of love. And I think that's the happy part of this card, is with you taking control of your life. That's all that was needed, I think, for this relationship to get on the right path. That's why the Hermit is saying, slow down. That's why the universe is saying, slow down. That's why Temperance is saying, be patient, get grounded, because they're coming back. I have the Chariot under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Tower, and there you are. There's that energy of, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving this energy behind. I'm done. So with the Chariot, all you have to do is snap those reins and you can move forward fast. And Temperance is here to keep you from doing that. They're saying, like, no, don't move fast. This is not over yet. It's not over yet, even though it feels like it. This is the card for Cancer, so Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But right next to the Chariot now is the Queen of Cups, another water sign, which is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But this is you, and what you're doing is you're trying to figure out the whole relationship. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. There's little windows around that cup. That cup is full of answers to love questions, and what you're doing is you're trying to figure things out and look at all the water around her feet. Temperance is saying you've got to get your feet out of the water. You got to become grounded. So you're really like up in your head about, like, where's the love? You know, how can just one person love another? Well, you know what? This person that is coming back, it's a soulmate. So I have the King and Queen of Cups. They do have love for you because your relationship is based on love. So whatever was going on here, it feels like, I mean, I do have the Emperor, so someone was being very stubborn. And I think you're really trying to figure that out. But what happens is when they return, It's going to come as a surprise. I really don't think you're going to expect it. I have the moon card here. This is the card for Pisces. So far, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer are all in this reading. The moon. The energy is what's most important, and this is about hidden things to be revealed. Night turning to day. Secrets revealed. You know, I feel like this person, they may not have even proclaimed their love for you yet. And that might be why you were so frustrated. And it looks like when they come back, they're going to proclaim their love for you. I have and that's what's going to be the surprise, or going to come to light. Here you are, like, you know you can feel the love, but why don't they act like it? I have the 7 of Pentacles right under the Chariot next to the Knight of Cups. You have waited for this moment. Waiting for this relationship to come to fruition, and it's coming in now. And it's all because you learned your spiritual lesson. Keep true to yourself. Don't fluctuate that part of it. Just stay true to yourself and what you want, what you believe, and you know how you see your future and whatnot. They're going to accommodate this. I have the Star right next to the 7 of Pentacles and under the Queen of Cups. This is a card for Aquarius. So Aquarius might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But there's deep healing that's going on in the meantime. You know, you are healing right down to your bare bones. That's another reason you need to stay put, and before you make any rash decisions. This is like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water coming back at you. And remembering the bare essence of who you are and what you want from life and what you don't want from life. It's a very deep spiritual healing card. So you have a lot of healing to do, a lot of healing to go through. And then the Queen of Pentacles is right under the moon, right next to the star. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles, like I say, all cards are male or female, is looking at the second largest pentacle in the whole deck. And I think that this is what's going to be revealed with this offer. When they come back in, they're going to offer some type of commitment. Something to ground this relationship. It's going to be enough, because that's why the Wheel of Fortune, because you're supposed to move forward with your soulmate here, not on your own, okay? Even though you felt like just moving forward on your own, and your feet were almost like up off the floor. I mean, that you were ready to go. But Temperance is like, no, 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 calm down, calm down. So the Queen of Pentacles looking at your future, looking at this pentacle as if it's a cherished jewel, and it is a cherished jewel to you. This is what they're bringing in with them. And they might have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart someplace. Now, we do have Virgo surrounding the whole reading. So hang in there, you know, take a deep breath, give it a little bit of time. Don't make any rash decisions, because it looks like this person that you really do love is going to have a change of heart, and they're going to be coming back. Wow. Let's see what your guard or the universe has for you here with these Law of Attraction cards. One more shuffle for Scorpios. That was good. Good, good, good. I'm going to cut you a card. There. I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance. It's the name of the card. So on the back side is what it says. And I'm going to read it to you, but you can pause anytime and read this again. I choose absolute and continuing abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe, and so by my attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for each of us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. So I think this is what your soulmate's going through. 2 is they are realizing what they want, and that is you. And this is what you're going through. And in all your healing and staying put is, and staying true to yourself, is by being, you know, set in your mind on the things that you do want from life. Just don't make any rash decisions after reading this reading. So Scorpios, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.